Hello, my name is Joanne Marime. I'm a career and confidence coach from Joanne Marime Coaching. Today, I just wanted to talk about my story. So last week, I talked a little bit about my story, but I did not like the way the video came out. So I'm going to keep talking about my story this week as well, because I did get some questions from a couple of people about how did I get to where I am, why did I decide on becoming a career and confidence coach and launching my own company. And I wanted to talk a little bit about my background. So this is a snapshot. It's not going to be the whole story because my story is super long. And if I was to discuss it, it would take books. But in essence, I was born and raised in Kenya. And I lived there until I was 30 years old. Right before I turned 30, that's when I came to the US. African, I know the struggle. I have worked in Africa before. So I am a computer science graduate. And then from there, I thought for sure when I came out of school, I would go into the IT world and I would be able to just launch, and become this amazing, successful human being. And everybody would love me and everything would be amazing. And I'd be making six figures and, life would be great. But no, that's not what happened. So when I finished undergrad, I started working. I had interned at a bank, so I started working at a bank, and I worked there for 2 years, and then I was let go. And so when I was let go, that then began tribulation. I would say those were the years of tribulation. When I was going through it, it was tribulation. But when I think about it today, I think those were the years. Now I look at it as that was me being in boot camp, right? That was God showing me and preparing me for things that were to come in the future. So I have been homeless many times. I've slept on my brother's couch, my sister's couch, my friends' couches. I have given up. I have been literally every other year I was out of a job. No matter what job I got, I was out of it. And I got to the point where I looked at my friends, I looked at everyone around me, and I said, what am I doing wrong? What is different? Like, why are things not working for me? Things seem to be working for other people, but they're just not working for me. And in parallel, I was applying to come to the US for grad school. And guess what? I was denied a visa 6 times, and then 2 more times. So 6 times because I tried visitors visas. I wanted to come on a student visa. That was denied twice as well. It just was a lot. So it was a lot. And in parallel, I was also applying for a green card as well. So for 10 years, this was not 2 years, this was 10 years. So from the moment I was like 20 to the moment I was 30. So it took a while. It was a struggle. And I worked all jobs imaginable. Think about from a waiter. I worked in the most dangerous, slum in the world. And for those who don't know what a slum is, think about your most dangerous neighborhood that you have, right? The one where, it's more of low income, but at the same time, because of low income, it's also very high in crime and rape and anything else that you can think of. So I worked there as well, and I used to commute, and every day I used to be super scared. But look at God. God has been so faithful. And for those who don't know, I'm a Christian. So I believe very, very strongly that the only reason I'm here today is because of God. Jesus is my personal savior, and I will continue to work here and to help people because I'm a Christian, and that is what he tells me to do. And so as I was, going through this tribulation period, I was super depressed, at the same time. But my sisters, my brothers, they tried to encourage me. But, if you've been through this, just if you know that you're going through a really hard time, know there is always, God is right there with you, and there's always light at the end of the tunnel if you don't give up. Do not give up. Never, ever give up. That is why I'm here to tell you that if it happened for me, it will happen for you. And so when I hit 30 is when I was finally able to come to the US. So in a separate video, I will talk to you about how that happened. And when I got to the US, I got here with less than $20. literally, because I remember at the airport, you know, people came together. I sold everything that I had, and you know, just to get money for a ticket. So I didn't have anything. And then my brothers contributed a little bit. And then, you know, my father was there, also gave me a little bit of what he had. And so I had around $20 to use, and I ate some of it on the plane. So when I landed in DC, I had less. I think I had like $5 to my name and 2 suitcases. So that is all I moved with to the US. Not, you know, there was no turning back. I literally burned the boats. I was like, there's no going back. It's just going forward. And fast forward a year later, I was working at ExxonMobil as I interned there, and then I got a full-time job before graduating. And even when I went back to school, I still had 3 other major, you know, job offers from top companies in the US. And I chose to go work at ExxonMobil full-time in oil and gas, and I really enjoyed that. I worked there for about 3 years. And then from there, I moved on. I went to work at Amazon, where I worked at AWS. I worked at Amazon for a while. And then now I work at Microsoft as a senior program manager, who is an artificial intelligence subject matter expert. And I also as a cloud subject matter expert as well. So I am here to tell you that dreams are real. And this would not have been possible had I not gotten help from a career coach. When I went to grad school, and this is when I moved to the US, I stayed with my sister for 3 months, and then I went to grad school. When I went to grad school, I met this lady, and this lady told me, Joanne, you're a Black woman in America. Things are different here. Things do not work the way you think they do. Things are different. So you have to put in the work. You have to think strategically. You have to do things differently from your peers. So I started looking and working and making sure that I showed up in the spaces I need to show up immediately from week 1 of grad school. I had a CV, a size 5, like of 5 pages. Anybody who knows a CV, that's a curriculum vitae, right? It's 5 pages. I needed to reduce it to 1 page, which is a resume. That's what in the US we use. It's just 1 page of a highlight reel of who you are. That's it. So we worked together with this lady. Her name is Angelique. Hey, Angelique, if you ever see this. And she really inspired me. First of all, she opened my eyes to how things work in corporate America, but also how things work across the globe. Because if you can hack it in America, then you can hack it anywhere. This is the land of dreams, and it's really, really tough to get into these companies. So if you get into these companies and you're able to pivot from industry, because I pivoted from finance, oil and gas, and then I moved into program management, and then I've moved into project management and back to program management. So from technology from one industry to the next, I can show you how to do that. And so I started this channel because I'm passionate about helping ambitious professionals to land their dream jobs, to make more money, and to lead fulfilling lives. So if you're looking to land that dream job, if you're struggling, if you're an early career person, mid-career person, trying to change from industry to industry, and anything that you're trying to do, then please go ahead and DM me, follow me for career tips. And I will be putting in confidence tips as well, because they go in together, because these are sure to land you your dream job. All right, so I will be talking more and more about my story as we keep on going. But today I just wanted to just give you a brief introduction and invite you to my channel. And I hope to see you there. I will be on all social media. If you want to work with me one-on-one, go ahead and DM me, and my team will get back to you. Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day and be blessed.